Anyhow, I don't know. I'm gonna hope this works. If it doesn't work, I don't know what the hell to do here. Anyhow, Percy Harvin at 12 they have projected against the Jacksonville defense. I could see it happening, but I'm seeing more like an 8-point outfit for him. Roddy White, really like. I just think that he's now the number 2 receiver in Atlanta with Julio Jones there, especially in the red zone. Look for Roddy White. Instead of having 15, I'm thinking more like 9, 10 points. Miles Austin, it depends on what Miles Austin comes out to play. Is it the one with the talent that we know can play? Or is it going to be Austin of last year, who was so spotty, he had no idea what he was going against. Against Oakland, though, he's going to put up some, or not against Oakland, I'm sorry, against the G-Men. He's going to put up some points. I don't see 15. I'm thinking only 6. Give him 60 yards on that. Antonio Gates, 13 points. Against Oakland, I say give him 15. I like the Steelers' defense, but against Denver, man, Peyton Manning has looked so good in preseason. I know I don't put that much stock in preseason either, but I mean, he just looks so damn good. I gotta like him. I'm thinking about 2-3 points for the Steelers. Matt Prater against Pittsburgh, bend but don't break defense. You gotta love that, especially if you have the Pittsburgh kicker, which he does. About 11 to 13 points sounds just right about good for me. Wembley, sporting Tom Brady for the first time. Hate the Patriots, hate Tom Brady, but what are you gonna do? It's fantasy, right? You got to play with this. Traded for him, going against Tennessee. Actually, I think he's going to be in the mid-20s instead of 19 this week, just because, you know, he's Tom Brady. Frank Gore against Green Bay. They project him at 14. I can see him at like 12. I don't really know how many touches he's going to get per game at this moment, because they didn't really focus and see what's going on in preseason. He's barely played in preseason to preserve him for the season. Ray Rice, projected at 19 against Cincinnati. Really like their run defense. I'm actually going to bump Ray Rice down to 16 points this week. Toby Gerhart starting in front instead of Adrian Peterson. Obviously, everyone knows what's going on with Adrian Peterson. 14 points against the Jacksonville defense, completely attainable. We'll see who plays the most and what the split of carries is. I really don't like that, but I mean, like from what I heard, is Toby Gerhart's going to be the featured back this week, so we got to go with him. Jeremy Maclin, I think, is the number 1 receiver this year in Philly land. They're saying 12 against Cleveland. I'll bump that down to 8. Victor Cruz, think he picks up where he left off last year, being the main threat in Giants land against Dallas. 15 points sounds just about right. Give me a touchdown, about 80, 90 yards with him. Jimmy Graham, look for New Orleans to really come out big this week. If not on defense, at least on offense. They're going to really be smoking him. They've lost some firepower on the wide receiver edge. So I think Jimmy Graham plays an even more integral part in the offense. So I'm saying 16 points for him. Seattle Seahawks, people are sleeping on them. They're a top 5 team. I would never tell a Seattle fan this, but they are a top 5 team, defensive team. Projected at only 5 points against that Arizona team with the paper mache offensive line. No. Give me 10 points for them. David Akers against Green Bay. You know he's going to be kicking. That 7-8 points sounds just about right. Overall, I think it's going to be Wembley 117 to Rotherham 105. Either way, good luck, and hey, one of us is going to be 1-0. On to matchup number 3. We have Team Get Some to Fraggle Boober. Team Get Some needs to just change his name to Team Get Some First Aid Kits, because they're always hurt. He's got the worst luck in the world. Hopefully it turns around, because I hate to see anybody go out like that, mainly because I did last year and I know how it feels. They're going to be going against Boober, who I think is a really nice young team. You could see him coming out this season with 5 keepers. But as of right now, a lot of people are proven right. A lot of people are tons of upside. They got the downside too. So we're going to see how that goes, progresses through the season. Get Some actually, I think, has a pretty damn solid team. With Romo going against the Giants, you got to like Romo. 16 points projected. I like that. Romo, I'm not really crazy about, but of course, fantasy football, a whole different story. Jamal Charles against Atlanta, they're projecting 16. Until I see how they split it up with Peyton Hillis, I can't say 16. Give him 8 points. Beanie Wells, they're saying 12. Against Seattle, again, Seattle's one of the best run defenses in the league. I'm going to drop him down all the way to 6 points because he's also going to be splitting carries. He might not even be the feature back. Steve Smith for Carolina against Tampa. Was last year a fluke? Don't know. I mean, the production at the very beginning was really high, just like Cam Newton was, and then it went way down to earth, and a little bit below average. 14 points against Tampa Bay, I think is about right to me. Andre Johnson against Miami, love that. 16 points a little low. I'm going to say 22 points for Andre Johnson, starting off huge this year. Brandon Marshall, love him. I love having him on my team. I wish I had him. Going against an Indy team, 16 points. Completely think is possible. Look for that connection with Cutler all year long. Tony Gonzalez, hate him. Projected at 3, think that's just about right. Giants against Dallas defense. Don't like my starting defense to go against my starting quarterback. Don't like it. Starts to cancel each other out. Not a fan of it. 4 points seems about right. Robbie Gould, 11 against Indy. Like it. Think he's going to get more around 8, which is about right to me. Boober starting Eli Manning as against Dallas. Like him, projected 17. I'm thinking he's going to put around more 14. Look for him to run a little bit off the beginning. Steven Jackson against Detroit. Love Steven Jackson. Hard to run against Detroit's front 4, but they're still not the strongest defense overall. They're going to be leaning on their running game a lot. 17 points seems just about right. Doug Martin, like him. We're going to see how his splits carry out. 14 against Carolina. I'm going to see how it splits. Until then, I'm going to say 9 points. Pierre Garçon, don't really like him, but against New Orleans, he's going to get some points. Give him 7 instead of 11. Julio Jones, love Julio Jones against Kansas City. Projected at 15, say right about there. Demaryius Thomas, projected at 12 against Pittsburgh. I actually like it. I love how Peyton has looked in the offseason, and I know Teddy loves that too. 12 points seems just about right for me. Jacob Tamme, Denver, Tennessee. I know he loves to surround himself by Peyton's players. Projected at 4. Give him about 2. He didn't look like he was the starting tight end there, and I don't think he's going to be the primary target for Peyton. Bills defense against the Jets. Don't like the Bills defense, but you gotta love them against the Jets, who didn't even score a touchdown with their starting unit and even get past midfield. Other than that, ESPN has it 108. Get some 103 Boober. I think flip it. Boober's gonna win this. They're gonna upset. Get some 98 to 86. Sorry guys, you guys are the low scoring one, but if it makes you feel better, Ted, you're gonna get the win. And I project no serious mind-numbing and season-ending injuries for Get Some's team. I know that's a big risk. Talk to you guys later. Good luck week 1. See you in the recap. Peace.